Hello, my golden viewers. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Let me just get things set up here. Chat is oh boy. Let me get PNG Tuber up and running. I thought I had it running already. I was mistaken. It's been a hard day for me. Okay, let's bring this up. Okay, there we go. Oh. Dang it, the other one went off. Close that. I've been sending assassins on task the last 10 minutes. For those who are wondering what the beginning thing was about, a friend of mine is gone. I have lost another friend. He is no longer among us, so a bit of my heart has been damaged today. Tomorrow will be his birthday, so among Symbiote Sunday, I will be celebrating his birthday in respect. Now I need to make sure that all the audio is appropriately lined up. Because if it's not loud enough, I'm not going to be happy. Alright. Okay. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, that could be a little bit louder. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that works. That works. And I just need to make sure chat is up and moving up here. There we go. Chat has been moved. And now we start the stream proper. Now, we're going to take a bit to get things started here. Got to mute the TV. Forgot to mute the TV. That's on me. Congratulations, young ones. More guitarros. Wonderful. Now, let me get this. Let me make sure I got this right. So, okay, once they get to 8, I will change it to Wetland Ebony. Because then they will be very close to being done. With you being a level 7, you now get the Florentine Crimson. I hope everyone else is having a good day, by the way. Because even though I've lost a friend who I honestly should have been... I should have been trying to help more. I'm not going to let it break me and make it to where it's going to ruin my day. But keep going in honor of his memory. I almost forgot to send the rest of the missions. If I do any more main missions right now, I fear I may not be able to upgrade them as to the amount I wish. So, I'm just going to send the remaining 6s. Send him with a 7. Okay. He will be out for 15, 4, 9, 15. Okay. Okay. I'm going to run around a bit. Let my bank kind of gear up while I wait for my assassins. I think I'm at the point to where if I don't let my assassins grow to at least the percent of where it's going to be helpful, if I don't have them at full percent, I'm going to be in trouble. So I'm just going to run around, hopefully wait for chat to show up. Symbiote Sunday is still planned for tomorrow. It's just I'm going to be celebrating in honor of my friend's birthday. I'll just have to find a way to celebrate it uniquely and with respect. I guess while I'm waiting, I can start a few fights to keep it entertaining for all y'all. Bring it on, boys! Not today. You also get me back into shape. I disrespect my enemies as much as I attack them. Fear the mighty assassin, for you have no clue what I will do next. So I noticed a few subscribers are leaving lately. So I won't say it kind of hurts for anyone who does leave my channel, but at the same time, I'm not forcing anyone to stay. If you feel dissatisfied with my content, you have full reign to leave. It just hurts a little bit, you know? Especially with only so few of my subscribers, I should either show up to my streams or message, you know? It hurts a little bit. And I'm not trying to sound selfish. It's just, it'd be like if you had like 4 friends, or like 20 or 10, come to your birthday party, and only one gave you a present, and it was only that one that legit just said anything to you. It would hurt a little bit, you know? I get it. Not everyone has accounts to message. And if that's the case, then it's a different story. But there's been some people, like, there's some views I get, like 20 to 30, okay? And some of them are passing people, I know that. But good 2% of that view count is my subscribers. So I don't know if it's me or something else, because I'll admit, these streams are not my forte all the time. They're the best when I have people to talk to. Like, I can only do so much funny by myself. Granted, I try not to be, oh Lord, I just remembered. Thanks to that guard showing up, I just remembered, blood is enabled. So anyone who is squeamish around blood, You must look away. I know I'm not the best YouTuber. I know I'm not the best person. I know I'm not the best entertainer when it comes to some of this stuff.
And appear like a man again.
That's one way to put it. And sometimes I genuinely do try to make myself more entertaining for all y'all. But then there's times I just want to do this to myself. For not being able to be funny. I want to abuse myself to be funnier. Be funny! Be funny! And it doesn't always work out the best, you know? Private Herald was successful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Down!
Here's a little lesson in manners. Please, God, just let me live.
No! You rode a horse. Did not mean to grab a sword.
Who did this?
Your mother! Nowhere and everywhere. Be lucky you're the one to live from this. Tell them. Tell them that Ezio Altitore lives. And that I will not abide people telling me what to do. You see a man in the hood, you let him do what he wants. Away I go. Can you imagine just doing your job and then somebody just beats the ever-living tar out of you for doing that job and only proceeds to let you live just to tell your superior that someone wants to do what they want and they only let you live to do so? Like, the position someone must be put in to have that happen. Is that, okay. Headphones died. That's what that was. I was about to say, did the stream crash or did my headphones crash? What was the opposite? So. Excellent, my assassin. You are doing well in your studies. I see you have another chest. You should be using mahogany. Now, I must have you do a simple task. Steal a relic. Or you shall enact the wrath of Intowar. And Intowar does not take kindly to slackers. No, sorry, Bob. I gotta say, it would be. Die. I got your mama's number. And I got your sisters too. I missed this to you, girl.
Please, God, just let me live. care who you are or where you came from. Lost soul. I put you in the ground. Better not stay.
Walk straight past, right over your dead friends. You don't even care, do you? I killed your friends, bud. Now guess what? I kill you! That's right, you better move. What did you say to me?
I seek no trouble.
Thought so. Okay, there's deliver false records. And just for the record, I have not been playing Assassin's Creed to do this off camera because I figured you guys would be more upset if I did do it off camera. So I wanted to do it on camera a little bit just because I know there are some people who watch my channel who don't like off camera type of stuff. At least major off camera, you know? So let's see if he's upgraded. Yeah! Congratulations. One more and you shall be given the Wetlands Ebony. Need how much longer? 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 5. Okay. I want to do as many of them as possible. Because I don't know what's going to be the last mission or not. Because I feel like I'm practically against the wall right here. Because I want to be able to let my assassins grow, but I want them to grow at the same time. Does that make sense? Like, if my assassins grow, if one assassin grows too quickly, then the other one is basically taking longer to grow. Because I don't know. Maybe it's just my weird brain thinking things, but that's how I see it. At the very least, I'll abuse some people to keep you guys entertained. Where's another person? Come on. Yeah, you better run. Where's some guards? Some guards would make this entertaining. Ah. There's some guards. How dare you tell me a place I should not go?
Business here.
Yes, I do.
Die. Go! Ora!
Woohoo! Come on, boys. Ow. You seriously did not just do that. Hello, Graggle. Did you like the birthday thing I gave you yesterday? Oh, Lord of mercy. Typing while in VR. Nice. I'm glad you liked the birthday gift. But today is a little bit of a sadder day, I will admit. Lost a friend today. He is no longer with us. So tomorrow, since it's his birthday tomorrow, I'll be celebrating his birthday respectively with honor. So but I'm not gonna let it ruin my day, let alone ruin the stream.
If you're doing, What is your...
What is my purpose? To give you a concussion, little boy. I will say it does hurt, but I'm not gonna let it break me or let this tragedy ruin my day, no matter how sad I feel. And I would recommend anyone who has lost someone, especially to someone's own hand, to please tell people you love and care about, so that way they know you are hurting. Never suffer in silence. All it does is cause more pain later on. There's always people who care. I appreciate it, Gravel. He wasn't specifically a very close friend of mine, but he was a friend nonetheless. Someone who I wanted to let him know that if he needed me, I was there. Like I am for every other one of my friends. And it hurts sometimes, but there are people who are much closer to him who are hurting just as much. And I cannot claim that I hurt the most, because everyone feels pain differently. And everyone experiences loss and grief differently. I know someone is out there who watches this and be like, liar, if you truly cared, you'd be weeping like a baby. To quote Kratos, do not mistake for my silence for lack of grief. Everyone processes grief differently, and this is mine. By trying to make jokes, distracting myself, and letting my mind come to terms with it slowly. Oh, now Steel Relic was successful. Now it was successful. I just left the dang place. No. Let's go to 11. Attend a banquet. You're going to a feast, my friend. Go stuff your face. Most people who experience loss, especially loss of a friend, most people would usually take the day off, you know? Because it hurts. And trying to keep up the same, you know, appearance online is never the easiest. Oh, there goes my bank. I'm going to have to go to a bank soon and deposit that and get that back. Oh my lordy. You have grown up, my friend. Once you all get to level 8, we will rule the tri-state area. But I need to wait for all of you to upgrade. Which is gonna be a pain in the patootie. Skibby bop and dada.
Order, go! Oh no, you don't! No!
You attacked me, and therefore I attacked you back. May you be known mercy in this day, that I could have killed you. Rest. Rest knowing you will live to see tomorrow. And that only I let you live. Huh, another one lives. I don't remember punching you. I think you were the one I shot. Dang. That man's a toughin'. And here I thought he was just gonna pop like an onion. Ugh. Ooh, my back popped. I don't know if anyone heard that, but my back popped. How much longer? 9 minutes. Diggity dang. What does a man have to do to get his people?
You have it. Nesta, bring him back. Bye, bye. How long before you tire, Verme? My blade.
How long before I smack you?
Get off! Eccolo! There!
You live because I deem it. That and your horse look pretty, and I didn't want to separate that bond you have with your horse. Your friends, on the other hand, they looked at me wrong. So therefore, I had to take care of them. I do like this javelin, though. Yes. It is good weapon. I want to see if I can actually launch this at someone. It'd be hilarious if I could. Johnny! And then I just hit the arrow storm right as they look at their friend like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I need a group to spawn though. I'm gonna make some funny. I'm gonna make a funny. Oh, I love this already. Oh. What did you just say to me? What did you just say to me? Get your butt moving.
I'm beautiful.
Beauty does not equate to inner beauty as well. You're lucky all I did was kick your butt. I hope you know that. You are truly lucky. All I truly did was kick your butt across the pavement. Yes.
I am not involved. Please ignore me.
Oh my lord. No, you see, this man was a vampire. I had to kill him. I had to throw a stake right through his heart.
Please, don't kill me! Please! Non uccidetemi!
You know, the funny thing is, it wasn't just like a spear like this. It was legit an axe. So if you think about it, I threw an axe so hard it went into his chest. That's some forearm strength, people. That's some good shoulder and forearm. Hey, you. You called my sister ugly at the bordello a few days ago. You shall pay with your life.
You will not escape!
Well, you're right. I didn't escape. I stood there while you were about to die, and I'm just like, doodles. By a smidgen of a hair, I caught him. Oh, I love this weapon. I love it. Huh? What is he? Oh, I love this weapon. I love it. 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 Favorite weapon. Hello. Goodbye. Ha! Oh, I feel awesome when I do that. I really do. Feels like I'm saying airmail. Oh, I'm gonna be using that from now on. I love that. I really. Oh, no. Don't sprint run. It drops the spear. We require the spear.
Please, stop! Hurry! Hey! Let go! Let go of me! Get off me!
Okay.
Fast, corpse!
Come on. Bring it on, boy. Bring it on. I'm ready for you. I told you, I was ready for you. Will Ezio Auditore Differente be assassinated himself? Find out next time, next Dragon Ball Z. Welcome, Daniel. Thank you for showing up. Pretty sure you saw the news in the venting chat. Oh boy. So tomorrow is his birthday, the friend I lost. So I'm gonna be celebrating his birthday as best I can. Respectively, of course, you know. But I'm not gonna let it ruin my night. So, thank you. I appreciate it. I wasn't the best friend to him, but at the same time, I tried to be there for him through a good amount of things.
Via! Via! Maledizione!
And I honestly wish I could have done more, but at the same time, he wasn't real vocal about a lot of stuff, and he didn't trust a lot of people because of some of the things that happened to him. Which I will not go into detail here, but at the same time,
I should find help.
I wish I could have been there more. I honestly wish I could have physically have been there for him. It probably would have helped a lot.
I should go home.
But I'll be praying that he's forgiven. And that he is given access to paradise. As for Ezio, anything is up for debate, Daniel. He may be assassinated, or he may be the one doing the assassination. We will never know. I mean, we do know, but at the same time, we don't know. So many questions left unanswered. So many experiences needed to be done. So many people yet to shivel.
You are not going anywhere.
Actually, I am.
Now, on him.
Told you I was going somewhere. Ooh, right in the heart. Got that right. I full-on Buffy Vampire slayed him. I love this weapon. It's an insta-kill if you use it right.
Nice try.
Oh. Sorry, friends. But I have other things to take care of. Bring down the hammer. Now see, this is a proper javelin. I've been throwing axes at people, Daniel. I've been throwing axes. And you see right there, that's a witness.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Yes, I did. And guess what I'm going to do to the witness, Daniel? I'm going to make him think he got away. And I'm going to throw the zags right at him. Imagine Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker and Joe Manzo Flash jumps and fighting alongside. Oh Lord, that would be a trip. Hi. What is it called? Doppelganger? I'm like the doppelganger Ghostsmith. If you see me, you are destined to die.
Another one.
Or is it a banshee I'm thinking of? That is hilarious. He thought he could get away. Oh, see what I mean? I've been throwing axes at people, javelin axes, and they have not gotten away. I love that. They think they can have... Cuke! In all honesty, I'm using this as entertainment until I can get all my assassins leveled up. Because they're all level 7 now. I need them in level 8 before I can get to the Wetland Ebony. Well, Wetland Ebony. Because in this game, assassins only go up to level 10. Once they get up to level 10, they're full-blown assassins. Because I'm kind of doing it like a system. Where once they get to level 8, they get Wetland Ebony, and when they get to near 9, I give them the Assassin White, as if they've transitioned. But that's when they get to level 8. Right now, these people are not at level 8. And I'm trying to upgrade them all at once. On a more serious note, John Melangio and Sofia Vergara have divorced several months after separating. Fortunately, it was on amicable terms. That's good to hear, at least. And it's going to take 7 minutes for that mission to be done. Oh, Lord of mercy. Luckily for me, I have some entertainment nearby. Hey, boys. Want to see a magic trick?
I saw that. What's the matter with you? Strike, ora!
Okay, boys, magic trick time. That's one. No. Joe's basement is apparently Dungeons and Dragons bounty brought. Really? You didn't see anything.
I should believe.
Did you see that? I'm not sure if that was caught.
This torment had better stop.
I do what I want. Watch where I throw it. Darn it. I don't know if it caught on camera. Let me know if me throwing this catches up. Because I don't know if it's catching on camera. 3, 2, 1. Dang it. I don't know if it was catching or not, but I thought that was funny. Imagine if I throw one so far and it catch it and it just barely like almost practically doesn't miss, but like so. That was pathetic. Now I feel a little embarrassed. Yeah, he showed it off in an appearance on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Nice, nice. There can only be one spearman. Only one!
Got you now! Merda! Cazzo! Cazzo! Let me go.
Come on, horse boy. Bring it on! Imagine test Flash Thompson being a D&D player. Honestly, it would not surprise me because most bullies in that era were nerds themselves. They just tried to hide it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Flash was a D&D player. He probably saw himself as the big knight or rampaging orc. So I would not be surprised, Daniel. Would not be surprised in the slightest. I'm afraid to do many missions right now, Daniel. I really am. I should have been upgrading my assassins from like moment 1. I wouldn't have to worry about it then, but I am. I want them all to be full-blown assassins by the time the final battle hits. Because once that happens, I'm gonna need them at full health and full ability. Unless I'm gonna have all my disciples dead on the floor. That will not be muy bueno. What you guys talking about? Oh, we're talking about violence. Okay, my language.
You're a dead man.
Said the man talking about violence. Now, you see, what could have been done differently is you could have, A, let me talk in, but no, you had to be dinguses. See, people, always let people in on conversations if they ask. You never know what new friends you will have and what punishments you will avoid. Hey, boys, you're on break. Oh boy, there's more than... Okay, there are a lot more than I thought. Ooh! I did not realize that was a challenge. Well, the more you know. Hey guys, guess what? Oh my lord, that man. I was about to say, if he kept walking, he was an idiot. So yeah, I went to go see your sister the other night. Turns out she's really fond of my... Ah! Oh my god! I was listening to that story!
Hey, hands off!
I know I just went there with that joke. I am not sorry. It was funny to me. Should have stayed home. You would have survived. But know that I have shown you mercy, young man. You could have been killed like your friend, but you were not. Take that as mercy. I feel like that, like a freaking Skeletor facts guy, like one of those Skeletor, like, till we meet again, or some stupid thing like that, you know?
Where did he go?
I went to your mother's house.
Get him! Get your hands off me!
Okay.
On a spike! There.
Oh, like this? He set on a spike. He set on a spike. I was only fulfilling his wishes. He said on a spike. I'm a simple man just filling out orders. Imagine if that's how I killed Cesare. With a spike.
Stop him, ragazzi! Hey, hands off!
No. Two friends. What happened to Eddie and Johnson? Looks like they blew off the edge, sir. I told them not to go on patrol tomorrow. Apparently Anakin Skywalker, aka Matt Lanner, voices Ultraman, Superman's crime syndicate counterpart. Yep. In the DC movie. Really? I heard Ultraman in that movie, but I didn't think it was actually him. I did not hear Anakin Skywalker at all. That's a good range. I was not aware of that.
Stop him! Go! Stronzo! Get off! Get off me!
I'm not even killing the guards for money now. And he voices Ted Core, the second Blue Beetle. Oh, poor Ted. I think we all know how Ted's gonna go out. We all know Ted's probably gonna die, considering how Ted usually goes out. Yes, the delivery report was successful. Excellent. Like, if there's anyone else who's gonna die in that whole Justice League thing, it's gonna be Ted. Unless they want to go something different, Ted's most likely gonna die. And for those who do not know, Ted Core, the original Blue Beetle, dies on almost every issue. Ted can't catch a break. No, he cannot. Ted just wants to live for like 5 minutes without dying a horrible death. Is that so wrong? DC writers, yes. Too many. Too many. Too many. Excellent. I think he's best friends with Booster. He is. The original Blue Beetle was heavily friends with Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. They were best friends, and Booster has tried to save him on many occasions, failing each time or causing irreparable damage to the space-time continuum. And if I'll be honest, my character Speedy has had to fix Booster's little excursions once or twice. If I'm going to get into lore for a little bit, Speedy Springtrap, the character, has had to fix Booster Gold's time travel shenanigans once or twice. Not a lot, but enough to where it's become annoying. First Blue Beetle was Dan Garrett. Oh, my bad. I always mistake Ted for like the first Blue Beetle.
I'm only visiting. I don't know what's going on. Per la malora. I want no part of this.
I'm hoping to get another witness showing up so I can hunt him down too. I want witnesses. I want people to fear the spear. That kind of rhymed.
What power is this?
Fear, madness.
Perdio, I hope you didn't have anything important to do.
Bonk!
I'm sorry. Am I in your way?
Go to 100 years. Thank you, my friends. More blood for tomorrow. More blood for tomorrow. Oh, and Batman Brave and the Bold. Batman hit. Yeah, I saw about that.
Hold up here.
I thought that was really cool that John Wilkes Booth turned into like this whole mecha thing. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Unfortunately, for those who do not know, Abe Lincoln mainly freed the slaves for having them fight for us, in original history anyway. So, yes, he did free the slaves, but it was because of the Civil War we were having.
There! Put that dog down!
So, I mean, at the same time, good idea is just not how media and how certain textbooks have made it out to be. So, wait, can I buy this now? I should have enough money. Oh ho ho! Another thing for my collection! More and more shall be bought until none can be bought no more. But I will say though, the fact that John Wilkes got away with it for as long as he did is miraculous. Like, you have to think about it. John Wilkes killed a president. Even at the time, that was a feat. And then he hid for as long as he did. Like, that is just like... You gotta give props to John Wilkes. He hid for a good while. Longer than what most people would be able to if they did it nowadays. And I just want to make clear to anyone who's listening, I am not saying John Wilkes did the right thing. Because I know there's some people who will twist it, thinking like, oh, you saying that Abraham Lincoln just wanted slaves to be working for him and fighting in the army doesn't mean you support John Wilkes Booth to kill him. No, no. How do you like an arrow in your head? Don't feel good now, don't it? Thought not. I will be do the shooting around here. Thank you very much. John Wilkes shouldn't have killed President Lincoln. It was a tragedy all the way around. But I am glad Lincoln was a good man for the most part. He did the best he could for his country. Wanted the best for it. And his words, a nation divided cannot stand. And it should ring true today. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be petty like that. I was about to say, like, no, you won't. But nah, I'm not gonna do that. You know, it would be cool if, like, you could throw one of these and it could have, like, a small chance of hitting 2 people if it's, like, close enough. But oh well. Let's see how long my assassins are. Okay, we have one of it. 2, 1, 2, 8, 8, 3, 6, 1, 6, 18, 7. And another 7. So I'll have one here in a second. Another in another second. By the way, Daniel, have you seen the new Knuckles trailer? Because they did Knuckles right. Oh, and apparently in the Chinese version of the Kung Fu Panda movie, Shen's going to be making a return too. Or, supposedly, because Miss Chameleon took Shen's energies too. Not just Tai Lung. So we may be seeing a full reprise of Poe's villains. And if this is the case, we must beware the storm that could ensue. Good job, my assassin. Go. You earned a beer tonight. Because I would love the idea of Poe teaming up with his villains. The reason Booth couldn't kill Lincoln in fisticuffs was because he knew the president was a county wrestling champion in Illinois, having amazed 300 victories in 12 years. Yep, that is very true. He would never be like Lincoln was tall. Like he was 6 foot when he was alive. I think 6'4", and maybe Kentucky and Indiana. Like Lincoln was a tall man. Okay, he was tall for his era. Like he was a tall boy. You mess with him, you almost like it'd be like the equivalent of someone getting curve stomped. Okay, I'm gonna make an analogy real quick. Most women, 6'4". Okay, thank you. Most women nowadays are 5 foot something. Okay. In Lincoln's time, that was the height for men. At least most men, anyway. Lincoln had a height advantage like none other in his time, and oh boy, you did not want to be on that man's bad side. Even though he was a county wrestling champ, the height gave him a better advantage because that means more muscle and more weight on his body to work with. So anyone who tried to put up dukes with that man, you would have to hit a little higher. So you don't mess with tall people, you don't mess with fighters, and you sure as heck don't mess with the Brotherhood. I know LSU doesn't have wrestling, but imagine Shaquille O'Neal would have crushed anyone on that mat. Oh, it wouldn't be crushed. It would be flattened. That man, Shaquille O'Neal is a very, 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 very good restrained man. He knows his strengths. But if anyone tried to wrestle him in a wrestling ring, they would be flattened. I mean, unless it's like John Cena or maybe even The Rock, and that's a big if. If Shaquille was to get back into like sports shape, I don't think they'd be able to handle him. Because I know Shaquille hasn't played sports for a while. I know he's retired from all that stuff. But I know if Shaquille really wanted to and get back into like sports shape, no one would be able to stand to him. No one would. That man was a beast when he was playing basketball. You don't want to mess with the man. Like, I honestly think if Shaquille was to go on to like football or anything like that, he's from New Jersey, so he could have wrestled at Rutgers if he decided to stay home. Yeah, that's true. But I'll be honest with y'all. If Shaquille O'Neal went full on football, they would call him the Wall. Or the flat iron or something. Or the shack. Or something. Like, they would just call him something and then be like, you're gonna get pain. You're gonna get hurt. You aren't going to beat this. Oh, attendant performance was done. Nice, nice, nice. What do you have for me, Pigeon? Excellent. You're going to Rome, Gita, and you're going to free a prisoner. Or Oklahoma, which is the same reason as Louisiana. Probably. Alright. Pick up my spear. Let's go find some more poor sods to find. No, I shall not stop.
And we'll lead her.
That's a wall. Target acquired. Shakaboy.
Addio! Death dealer!
Give me back my stick. Shaq is quite fit himself, but not compared to when he was an active player. I'm not saying he's not fit now, but if he was like an active sports player again, and was in that's why I'm saying sports shape. Because you can be fit, but then there's sports fit. Impaled. Like, there's like sports shape and then there's regular shape. Regular shape, yeah, you can call yourself fit and all that stuff. But if you get into sports shape, you are meant to be ripped, you are meant to be big, and you are a powerhouse, one way or another. And Shaq is nowhere near sports shape. But that doesn't mean he's not strong or not fit at all. It just means that he's a powerhouse in a different way. And I think if he was to get into sports shape again, he'd be a force to be reckoned with again. At least on the sports scene anyway. Because we can all say that Shaq retired because he wanted to retire. He didn't want to do the sports thing anymore. But I think if he wanted to, I honestly think if he wanted to do football, he would dominate. I honestly think he would. Because Shaq is one of those people where he fought hard to get where he was. He deserves some rest. But I think if he wanted to, if he got that itch, nothing would stop him. Oh my god. Thanos struck again. Mr. T is in his 70s, and I would still hire him as a bouncer. Oh, there's no doubt about that. No one wants to be yelled at by Mr. T, let alone bounced up by him as a bouncer. That would just be painful. that would be begging for a concussion if you mess with Mr. T. Let alone how old he is. Like, no. Mr. T, no, you would be asking for a hospital bill. Begging would be a better term. Good job, my assassin. Go, drink your mead.
Dear Lord, what beast?
I love it.
This is but a noble work.
I love it when I get to just impale someone. Ooh, poison someone's food. Nice. I personally just love it when I'm able to just like there's someone who has like a stake in his back, and it's just like no one knows what happens. It's just, there's something about it, you know, just, I don't know. Maybe it's just the sadistic side of me, but at the same time, it's just like, can't really get away from it.
Mercy, I've done nothing.
I can't believe that missed. Oh well. Back to the drawing board. Hello, Pigeon. What is from the home front? Defend the courtesans. Mr. T was involved in a nightclub fights himself, and was sued a number of times, but he won each case. Yeah, go Mr. T. You picked the wrong house, fool. I know that's not his line, but still. Still a very fun thing to say. To Richard's case Shopper, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. Such an iconic line from just some idiots. His clients as a bouncer have included Steve McQueen, Michael Jackson, LeVar Burton, and Diana Rost. Ooh, that's a good resume. That's a very good resume. I hope Mr. T's actually doing well. Like, haven't heard anything from him for a while, but I hope he's doing well. Ross. Oh. And honestly, if Mr. T has retired, I'm glad he's taking it easy. That man has worked hard, has enough notoriety to take on the entire government. He is. Good. Good. Like, Mr. T is an icon in the movie industry and should be treated with utmost respect. And if he wants to have his retirement, he deserves it. Like, no one can forget that face if you grew up in that era. No one can forget that face. Especially that PSA commercial he did where he was literally shaking the ever-living Dickens out of the cameraman. Diana Ross is a singer. Yeah, I've heard of Diana Ross. I haven't heard any of her songs lately, but I have heard of her. Oh my lord. My assassins keep coming back. My mom grew up with the A-Team. Yeah. My mom and dad as well grew up with the A-Team.
Where? You are a dead man!
Yeah! Now let's see what the spoils of war have given us. Woo! Someone's pulled a TF2 and stole some intelligence. This will be useful on the battlefield. Hey, you! Remember me?
I'm out of here!
I don't think so. Oh. I'm sorry, does that look like JonTron to any of you? I'm sorry, but does the neckbeard make this look like JonTron? It's not just me, right? Oh, and boxers Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, and Leon Spinks were among Mr. T's clients as well. Well, I kind of understood Muhammad Ali. I have several questions. If I was able to use my computer right now and use the memes, I would. I'd be playing the JonTron memes back to back right now. Ugh. Ugh. Now to find more victims. Also, if any of you start hearing thunder, there is a storm coming by my area. So if you guys hear thunder at any point, you know why. And the stream suddenly comes out, you also know why. Because just on the case, it's some heavy stuff about to hit me. So yay. Oop. Target locked. Mine. I love it when I do that. I don't know, it's just...
With the assassin on Oh my god! And what a stench! Isn't anybody going to...
No. No one will.
They'll not survive much longer.
You think you can escape?
I don't need to escape. Just need to delay. Good job, my assassin. Go back to the brothel. You earned a drink. I'm not evolved! Oh, that scream, that was funny. I'm not involved! Whenever someone has a beef on Twitter, I'm not involved!
I'm too young to die!
Shit! I've got to get out of here! Don't let him escape!
Get him.
Aha! There! On him!
Good, good, my assassins. In 1992, Abraham Lincoln was formally recognized as a National Wrestling Hall of Fame as an outstanding American in sport. He was an honorable man. He was honorable, and he was an outstanding American as best he could.
God, let me live!
He had his shortcomings, but at the same time, he was a good man. And just like General Washington, as well as Abraham Lincoln and everyone else who was president, or at least someone who was part of America's history, they did their best. They fought with all their heart, and they tried their best. They lived a life how they could, how they needed to, and they took things in their own hands when needed to. And that should be admired. I am sorry this stream is not as eventful as all the others. If my butt wasn't so focused on trying to grind in Fallout, I would have grinded here and we probably would have been done with Assassin's Creed by now. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the when the Xbox 360 server goes down. I'm not gonna like it. There's so many other games I have that I need to download stuff, but I don't have the storage space for it. I am not gonna like it when it goes down. I'm gonna be mad. Like, I am going to be genuinely mad when that day comes. Apparently George Washington, Andrew Jackson, Franklin Pierce, Theodore Roosevelt, and William Howard Taft wrestlers themselves. Well, that kind of makes sense. Like, when you look at their builds, they had to have done some form of wrestling or some type of exercises in their day like that. Like they were muscular men for the most part. They had the builds of wrestlers. At least not the, bulky wrestlers we know today, but wrestlers that like they can hold their own.
He is too good.
The boar's a raper.
There goes the Tana Noble. Good, good. Oh, steel clothing. Excellent. Lincoln, Nebraska named itself after Lincoln in 1969. The University of Nebraska happens to have a storied wrestling program itself. Ooh, fancy. Defend the Cartesians were successful. Excellent. I miss day and night cycles. Games like Assassin's Creed, I think, has the best day and night cycle. It's either that or Far Cry Primal, one of the two. But I do love it when there's like random rain or stuff, like in Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain. That had some good weather physics along with it. I liked that one very much. I just wish more games had that type of thing, where they could have day and night weather cycles from time to time. Some of them are close, some of them aren't. Okay, okay. One of the Templar senators has an adventurous wife. As far as I know, there are no Colgate Wrestling. I don't know why I saw that as Colgate wrestling programs in Georgia. Well, to be fair, there's no wrestling programs there because they're all wrestling alligators in Georgia. I know I just made a jab at Georgia, but at the same time, when you think of Georgia, you think of the Gators. Ha! Oh, steel weapons were successful. Excellent. Excelente! That's mainly in South Georgia with the Bear Islands. Yeah. I mean, it's true. That is true. But at the same time, when people think of Georgia in general, they think of that. And that's just because of all the gators that are in the area. And I don't mean anything by it. Honestly. I'm pretty sure there's some sophisticated people down in Georgia too. But most times people think of Georgia, it's because of the gators and all the other types of reptiles down there. I don't have a spear no more. I'm a little sad. I need to repair my armor before it gets worse. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go there, because I think that's where I can get some armor repaired at the very least. A little change of scenery, you know? College 8 wrestling seems to be more popular in the Northeast, Upper Midwest, and Upper South. Well, I think that's just because a lot of people up there like their violence. Am I even going the right way? I am not. And I think my cat just opened the dang door again. Dang it, Tater! You. Give me my money. Thank you. Hello, Subnoggle. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great time. We're just grinding on Assassin's Creed a little bit. Because I have way too many assassins that are not fully leveled yet. And I want to change that. So. Plus, I'm a little bit afraid if I go any farther, I could accidentally get them into a place where I may get them killed. So, I don't want that. Need to go up higher. I got a new keyboard. Nice! And welcome, Bloody Handed. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Use our help, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely got to repair my armor. Woo! Another cap, another mission done. Yep, yep, yep. I need to repair. Thank you. You know, I could legit just buy all these if I truly wanted to. If I really wanted to, I could buy all that with ease. Might as well get my ammunitions back. Graggle hit 30? Nice! Congrats, Graggle! Congrats, man! I did not know you hit 30 subscribers. That's awesome.
finds visiting Pellegrini to want with an eye open for overhanging architectural sanitation features. They would also
I got
like to
Assassin's
apologize
Creed
with the Piazza di Alba, and we shall grace
ACL. ACL. What's ACL again? What does that stand for?
in the continuation of
If it's an Assassin's Creed game, let me know, but I'm drawing a blank on a game for Assassin's Creed that has an L on it. Oh my lord. Simnago blocked me because I wouldn't say Christian. Dude, I can't even see him in the YouTube channel. Simnuggle! Just because someone won't say a certain person is to go does not give you the right to block them. If you did block them, please unblock them because everyone has a right to an opinion. Alright? I'm hoping you are not a child and you will actually listen, okay? Unlike this poor loser. See, he should have worn the brown pants. But he didn't. I don't have anything against Ronaldo, mind you. Yeah, see? Just because someone won't say he's a certain person you like is the GOAT or anything like that, doesn't mean they don't hate them. Just doesn't mean they don't see it the same way as you. Do you remember the Portal game I was talking about during the Minecraft stream? I do. I do remember the Portal game. What's the name of it again? And I'll look at it again when I get the time. But I do remember you talking about it. Finally got all the achievements. Nice.
You are under my watch now.
Congrats, Bullyhead. It's called Portal Revolution. Nice.
Que diablo!
Not in gold. I see why they kill you.
Ooh, lots of missions getting done. Yes, yes, yes. Excelente. Don't want to hear it. Another person done as I do it? Wow. To answer your question, yeah, Speedy, I did see the Knuckles trailer. Excellent. I bet you like. Did you like it? Because I'm gonna tell you, they did Knuckles right. Like, I think they honored his character quite a lot. I personally loved it. Wait, there's a Knuckles movie? Knuckles TV show. From the Sonic movie, there's gonna be a Knuckles show. I don't know how, I can't remember how many episodes, but there is gonna be a Knuckles TV show on either Paramount Plus. Yeah, Paramount Plus. Yeah, you do, because it does. No! Roof propaganda failed! Who failed propaganda? Hold up, BRB. Want to watch it. Okay, see you when you get back from watching it. 6 episodes. Ah. Who failed the mission? And he has the cowboy hat. Yes, he does. Ah. Wait, what? No! He died?! I have lost an ally. Now I have to find another man. Oh, I shouldn't have let him go alone. Now I need to find a new person. Now I'm saddened. Now I am very sad. I should have been there. Even though it's centered around Knuckles, I'm glad Sonic and Tails aren't. It wouldn't be right if Sonic wasn't in it. Like, yeah, even though it needs to be centered around Knuckles, the fact that Sonic and Tails are very present makes it feel less, how some shows have made it. 07's for your follow, comrade, yes. That is the first fallen assassin I've gotten since I started this streaming series. That's sad. That's a female. Dang it, it's not gonna be even. It has to be even. Can't be too many women, too many men. Even if Shadow is not voiced by Hayden Christensen, I'm sure whoever the cast will do will... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll do a wonderful job. I mean, look at Sonic. They did a wonderful choice casting him with the person who voiced... I can't remember the guy's name, but Dewey Duck from DuckTales. They did a wonderful job on that. It was a good choice in my eyes. Would I prefer Roger Craig Smith? Of course. Dang, that looks cool. I know, right? The liberation of Roma has begun.
My thanks. That was too close. I won't survive the day out here. Can you help me? I would gladly fight for you.
Honestly, anyone voiced by Ben Schwartz is a W. You got that right. Yeah, your citizen has joined the assassins. Wonderful. Now I have to grind him up now too. Ugh. And since he's gonna be noob, I have to... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna upgrade him off camera. I'm gonna put him along with other people. I'm honestly annoyed. I am sad that my man died. Oh, I shouldn't have. I should have paired him up. I should have paired him up. He was Leonardo and Randy Cunningham, Ninth Grade Ninja. Yeah, I knew about Randy Cunningham. Yes, someone has upgraded to not to 8.
The tall one is...
Fall from grace. You should have fallen from grace. La 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 ha ha.
Hey, Pellegrino. Of Rome must freely walk this.
Silence. I've thought about it. I've thought about streaming Portal. I've thought about it. And honestly, I may stream Portal. Or at the very least, Portal 2. But I have thought about streaming Portal. I will admit, I have thought about it. And it may be up on the chopping block, maybe. You are now Wetland Ebony. Now, who has the least? You are a noob. You get Venetian wine. Yeah, Portal 2 is fun. Dual test rooms? I don't know what those are. You can play 2-player. I know about 2-player. I know about second player. I know about that one. Me and my brother used to play it a lot when we were little. Neither of us can stand still playing with each other anymore. Which honestly is a little funny. They'll be available in 6 minutes. Switching topics. I would pay for a live Hex Girls performance. Jane Woodland, Jennifer Hale, and Kimberly Brooks. I think a lot of people would pay for that. Anyone from the Scooby-Doo franchise who know about the Hex Girls. Oh, that would be fun as a live performance. But there is a reason why most singers who do voice work don't go on live tours. So... usually a lot of songs are done in editing, so I don't know who that is. Okay, so a bunch of those people that he just named are the voice actors for the Hex Girls in the Scooby-Doo shows, in the Scooby-Doo universe. The Hex Girls are basically a rock band who have helped the Scooby-Doo gang from time to time. And they have played many, and they have sung many songs like Earth, Wind, Fire, and Air, Cast a Spell on You, Hex Girls, the actual song, like, I'm an Hex Girl, and I'm gonna put a spell on you. Like, a lot of people love to listen to those songs, especially for Scooby-Doo communities. They were in Scooby-Doo, the latest thing they were seen in was in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. That was the last time the actual group was there. I know what you're talking about now. Originating from the Scooby-Doo and Witch's Ghost. Yep. Where they thought the Hex Girls were behind it, with them being actual Wiccans, aka witches. Turns out only one of them has real Wiccan blood, and she was the key to getting rid of an actual ghost, which I thought was pretty funny. I personally like to listen to Earth, Wind, Fire, and Air sometimes. Like, if there's any song I genuinely listen to, it's that one. And I don't know, it's just, that one just fits more with me. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do for the newbie. When he comes back, I'm going to carefully select them to partner with certain people. They were in Scooby-Doo Guess Who, as well as apparently. Really? I did not know that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair the newbie up with a bunch of people who aren't anywhere near 8 yet. So he grinds up quick by going on big missions with these guys, and he gets to be a little better off. I do love how the eyes basically turn into like FNAF silver eyes at some points when you look at them. I like that. And now poison food was successful. I am sorry this stream is like a little lackluster right now. Like, I'll be honest with y'all. After my loss today, I almost didn't stream because of it. But at the same time, I completely forgot how behind my assassins are in this game. So, yeah, that show also had Bill Nye, Whoopi Goldberg, Mark Hamill, the Joker, the Trickster, Barry Allen, Alfred Pennyworth, Kevin Conroy's Batman, R.I.P. Penn and Teller. Penn and Teller, really? Oh yeah, the show did have I remember Bill Nye. I remember the Joker. I remember Batman, and I remember, but I did not know about Penn and Teller. That's a surprise to me. And if I remember right, Teller doesn't talk, correct? Like, Teller only talked once, and that was on Tanked. And they even blurped it out. And sigh. Oh, sigh. Teller usually doesn't talk, correct, but he does speak in the show. Well, I'm going to have to look that up then, because I have never heard Teller talk. And he has made a point to never talk. Because then that ruins half their jokes, and it ruins the immersion. And he lives that character, so I'm going to have to look that up. Excellent. We got another. When you hit 9, I shall give you an axe. I don't want to say I don't like her. Like, how can I say this? I mean, I guess it's just like, it's just not part of, it's just not me, you know? Does that make sense? It's just not me. Like, I know there's people who adore Sai. I know it. You're not a fan, but you don't have to have anything against her. Basically, yeah. That is, like, practically on the nose. Like, I don't hate the girl. I don't hate her. But I'm just not a fan. So, I'll be honest with you. When I saw her show up on the show, I immediately got Cruella de Vil vibes from her hair. Especially with the Doppelganger episode. That really gave me Cruella de Vil vibes. And I'm sorry if that sounds like an insult, but the hair is literally black and white, and the Doppelganger legit just has that Cruella face. I couldn't help make the connection to it. But, yeah, I'm just not a fan of her. But doesn't mean I don't like her. And I have nothing against her. Not one thing. Just like I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj. I don't hate her, but I'm not a fan. Okay, he leveled up fast. He went from 2 to 3. He went from 1 to 2. That's good. Oh, I saw the one about Weird Al. I laughed about the one about Weird Al. I'll be honest. Weird Al made me laugh. Like, anything Weird Al is in makes me laugh. I'm gonna be honest. Weird Al is perfect for making people laugh. So, Weird Al was a good one. Like I said, not every single show I'm gonna like, every guest star that pops on. Although, I will say they did try their darndest to keep the original Scooby-Doo art style, which I will give them credit. But the animation style they did, I don't think it did them any favors. Like, they tried, but I think the animation style they went for to go about keeping the original looks, I think it could have been done differently. So, funny enough, he and Sai have been involved with My Little Pony. Okay, I was not. I kind of understood. I think I've heard a few things about Weird Al being in My Little Pony. Heard nothing about Sai being in My Little Pony. Not a thing. So that is a surprise to me. You learn something new every day. And just for the record, I don't like My Little Pony. It's one of those shows I just will never understand. Don't hate it, just don't understand it. Maybe that's the old man in me. I don't get it. Where are the people? Where are the people? Why are these ponies just running free? Sai was in. She was in My Little Pony the movie. Ah, okay. Still shocked to know she's in that fandom or community to begin with. Wow. Wow. I've been labeled a boomer. Wow. Not the worst thing I've been called, but wow. And here I thought I was hip with the kids. Once again, have nothing against My Little Pony, just not my type of show. Yes, I went there, mwah. And I don't doubt you for it. Because of all honesty, Daniel, I probably would have gone there too. I most likely would have gone there too. Whoop. But I don't mind, because I'm a 99er and I'm proud. I was piggybacking on the end of Golden Age animation back then, and I don't regret a thing. Because I got to see a lot of reruns, and I didn't have to wait for new episodes to come out as much. Now when Gravity Falls came out, then I was waiting. I was waiting for that show. I loved that show. Gravity Falls was a fun one for me. William Shatner's favorite pony is Rainbow Dash. Okay, good for him. I'm sure everyone who likes the show has their own version of a favorite pony. The only thing I know is that there's a chimera creature named Discord that is a reality warper. That's all I know about the show completely. That they have magical powers, and that's all I know. And that this Discord was trapped in stone for millennia or something. Like I said, not my type of show, but that's all I know. And also, you know, power of friendship, all that. Friendship is magic, all that stuff. I've heard all that from both memes and bits on the internet. Not my favorite, but don't have anything against it. It's funny that LLP had 2 Star Trek actors. Really? Well, also, I shouldn't be surprised, because there's some Star Trek actors who are just everywhere. I mean, look. Need I say more about Patrick Harris? Patrick Stewart. Not Patrick Harris. Patrick Stewart. I mixed up 2 Patricks for a second. Like, Patrick Stewart is everywhere. Like, I'm not surprised that there's some Star Trek actors in My Little Pony. There are Star Trek actors everywhere. Yep. John DeLance and William Shatner. Well, William Shatner was kind of a no-brainer since he's a fan of the since he likes the show. So I kind of figured he was either a part of it or one of his family members likes it. I was kind of leaning on he did something in him, so. Let's see how much longer we have to go. Four minutes. Freaking George Takei was in Skylanders Giants. Dang it, Takei! I didn't know about George Takei being in Skylanders. Now I'm thinking of his Team 4 Stars King Kai just saying, "Damn it, Takei!" I just can't get over it. I can't help but think it. It's hilarious to me. Also, Daniel, you know what? I popped in my feed a little bit ago. It was a VTuber reacting to some vines, and there was this woman who was laughing on like a vibrating ball. Okay? She was on like this high setting of a vibration ball or vibration table, and she was just like, she was cackling and laughing with both her mouth going up and down. And no joke, it sounded like Space Kook from Scooby-Doo. It sounded like Space Kook. Some people said it came from a TikTok, but I immediately heard Space Kook. Like, I heard Space Kook's laugh when I heard that woman laugh. And it brought back a bunch of PTSD moments of watching that specific episode. Seeing that blue buffoon in that spacesuit, laughing like he was, brought back so many memories. Like, I almost want to go online to like Fallout 76 and just troll people with that playing in the background as an echoed version. Like, just imagine you're going into a hill, you're thinking you're alone, and then you hear Space Kook laughing in the background. Like, that'd just be terrifying. I wish I could, but I need to echo it. I need to do that. It would just be hilarious. I'm surprised I actually almost did it on stream. That made me that surprised me for a second. Like, I almost did the voice there for a second, specifically with how the chuckle goes. And if nobody knows what I'm talking about, type in Scooby-Doo space Kook Space Kook and then laugh. You'll see, once you see the picture of the Space Kook laugh montage without a laugh track, you'll get the best version of it. It's hilarious. Because it's just like, it's like if Skeletor was on helium and then started laughing as if he was a little schoolgirl. And of course, Leonard Nimoy as Master Xehanort. Yes. But I'm not lying when I think of Space Kook. Oh, Daniel, you know that Scooby-Doo movie where the Scooby Gang have to fight off against a ghost version of themselves? It's one of the newer ones. But the gang basically wears their old cases of costumes to catch the villains. And I swear, the person who was Space Kook might as well have had like a PTSD flash of him having that suit, and like, that's genuinely scary. Like, I laughed at that. Like, seeing the villains being terrified of their own suits. I was like, you made the suit. I don't know that one. Oh, Poison Nova was successful. Yes. Let me see the name of it real quick, because I know I have a name for it. Okay, he didn't upgrade just yet. I don't think it was Scooby-Doo Guess Who, but I know it was something that pertained to Scooby-Doo. Find the mole. Start mission. I'm looking for it now because I know I had it on me for a second. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That was close, but not it. Darn it! Where is it? I listen to way too many music playlists. Ah, Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo 2022. That's what it's called. And Daphne wore the Space Kook suit, and I swear it almost sounded one-to-one when she laughed as the Space Kook. I laughed so hard seeing the person who was actually Space Kook just faint from it. Henry Vaskell, he was just like, ah! But seriously, the voice actor for Daphne at the time almost sounded one-to-one with the original Space Kook voice. I don't know if she did training to do that specific voice and specific laugh, but I was laughing so hard. And also the Hypno Clown was the ghost clown was trying to hypnotize children to give him candy. And I was just like, I'm glad Shaggy was there. Like, do you want to teach this evildoer a lesson? Yes. And have the kids just rip into him. But I was just like, officers, put him away a lot longer. He just tried to hypnotize some children. I was just like, oh, you better back up, boy. I was just laughing at it. And then Minor 49er apparently being allergic to cats, which I thought was funny. And they're like, dang, damn it, I'm allergic. Ah! Like, the amount of references they tried to hold in there, and being faithful to the original villain looks. Grey Delilah is extremely talented. Yes, she is. I have no doubt. It's just like, the Space Kook voice was very specific. Like, the laugh was very specific. Trying to get that specific voice and high pitch and get that, you know, level is probably not easy. Because you have to try and mimic another voice that is, like, very iconic and specific. It's like trying to mimic Skeletor's voice to a T. You can get close, but there's times you miss it. And Space Kook, I think, is up there because it's just like, it's a specific type of voice, specific type of laugh. Like with SpongeBob, anyone can do it. Especially the classic SpongeBob laugh. But I think when it comes to Space Kook, it's a lot harder, you know? So it made me smile, but at the same time, I have my beefs with Scooby-Doo Trick or Treat, and it's not because of how they made Velma suddenly into girls, because I'm just gonna say this. They did that just to appeal to the LGBT audience, and I hate it. Because they shouldn't have to use a previous character to appeal to that. That has been in romantic relationships male-wise in the past. So it should not be just changed suddenly just to match with someone's ideology. I feel like if they wanted to, they could have made a new character just for that movie and made that one into girls. That way, it's not like saying, oh, you just changed the character. It's a brand new character that helps the team. So, I saw someone in a YouTube comment section who asked Gray at a convention if Azula had a tattoo. I think I remember that. She probably have a lightning bolt tattoo on her butt. I remember that. I think I remember seeing that that comment. I think I remember seeing that that she said that. I think I remember that. Was it basically at the same thing that when was it technically the same convention where she said that if Azula went on a personal trip with Zuko, and then it went totally 180 real quick? Isn't that same convention? Because if so, I think I know which one you're talking about. But at the same time, I remember I remember someone making a video about that specific conference. And I remember someone legit just playing Sweet Home Alabama in the background of that video, and I laughed. Because even the voice actor for Zuko was like, oh! I was laughing, it was funny. I love it when voice actors can mess with each other like that and then make themselves just as flustered as the characters probably would, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, that's how you know when good things have come around. When they're friends. When they've worked together and they're friends, that's when you know. When others can mess with each other like that and basically embody the characters at the same time, that's how you know they're perfect for the roles and they're perfect friends. I love it. I love it. Also, I can't remember where I heard it, but I heard Grimm's voice actor again at some point. Like, I don't know what I heard it on. I know I heard his voice somewhere. Oh yeah, it was Aku Aku. Greg Baldwin Aku's voice actor has Lord Extra Thick in his Instagram handle. When you embrace the memes, it's perfect. But yeah, I was re-listening to Crash dialogue from Crash. It's About Time, and I heard him say Crash, the space-time continuum. I was like, Grimm? And then I listened to it again, like, that's Grimm! And then I remember Lanny Lawley is Billy's voice actor. So I was just like, Grimm and Billy have been reunited in spirit. So that made me smile as well. Just, I love it when old voice actors that I grew up with reunite somehow. It feels right whenever it happens. You know? And I think my favorite line from Grimm is, look at me, I'm a kitty cat. I wear a bowl of peanuts for a hat. If I eat them all, I will get fat. Blah, 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 I'm a kitty cat. I just love, you could hear the fun he had in that voice. That Mel Winkler tribute at the end of the game was beautiful. Yes, it was. It was truly beautiful. And I think it was appropriate. It was just, he was the perfect Aku Aku for so long. And it was truly a loss when we lost him. It was just a true loss. He had retired from acting when he passed away, and it was a really sad day when we lost him. But he died retired at the very least, and not many people will say they can live like that, you know, where they can retire and then pass easily. So. The original Aku Aku brought so many with his Woodabaga. And I know it's probably not how it's pronounced, but that's how I said it and how I've always said it. So, but you gotta admit, Greg Eagles did a great job filling the role for Aku Aku. Like, he did a great job for it. Like, I think if anyone was able to match the original Aku Aku, it was Greg. Like, I think he did a wonderful job. Especially keeping that energy, you know? There's just certain voices that never really go away when you think of a game or a concept. Like for me, when I think of Looney Tunes, I think of Mel Blanc. And his screaming. Him going, "Quiet! Turn out those lights! What am I doing?" Unfortunately, Crash's original VA, Brendan O'Brien, passed away last year. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that too. That made me a little sad, hearing that, honestly. Like, granted, I only grew up with Crash Bandicoot 2 on the PS1 when I grew up, okay? I only had Crash Bandicoot 3 on the demo disc, and that's all I had. But, still hearing that, whoa! And him dying and all that stuff, and it was still, you know, it was... Hey, shut up! And it's just, and then him screaming as Daffy, as Bugs, and it's like Yosemite Sam. When I say whoa, I mean whoa. And then it's just like, there's just some scream, like, especially with Bugs Bunny, like, Hoboken! Oh, I'm dying again! There's some jokes. You know my favorite one from all that? Gossamer. And I think you know which one I'm talking about, Daniel. Where he goes like, "You ever feel like you're being watched? Look out there in the audience." Gossamer then replies, "People! Ah!" One runs through 40 sets of walls. Mel Blanc was... You just can't get past it. And the fact he was able to get a perfect echo pretty much every time made it even better. That late June Forte was legendary as Granny. That is very true. Sometimes I think even more so. Because let's be honest, we all loved Granny. We all loved Granny in the early Looney Tunes. I don't think there was a single person alive who despised her as Granny. She just did a wonderful job as Granny. Okay, so after this one I'm going to end the stream. Maybe because it's 2:35 here and I need to get up later. So in 5 minutes. 5 minutes time, I will end the stream. And I'll head to bed, and everyone else can head to bed. And then I'll be getting for the stream tomorrow to honor my friend's birthday. But I'll be honest, I hope Coyote sues the people who made Coyote versus Acme, sue the bleeding heart out of Warner Brothers. Like, I hope there's a lawsuit bigger than Elon Musk versus Disney. Because that was injustice. I don't care if Warner Brothers thought there was not going to be a profit for it. They canceled it, uncanceled it, and then canceled it again out of spite. Like, that is scummy beyond scum. And unless they come out with a statement reasoning why, there needs to be a lawsuit big enough to make Warner Brothers water tower burst. And she was Cindy Lou Who, Rocky Flying Squirrel, and Magica the Spell. For those who do not know who Magica is, Scrooge McDuck's magical mistress of enemies. She wanted his #1 dime for magical purposes. At least in the original DuckTales. There's just so many people we've lost, but so many people who are still trying to make their way, and at the same time, they've stained history with their mark. We're never going to be able to forget them, because they're in the Hall of Fames of history. And I love it, because to be brutally fair, it's voice actors like them that paved the way for voice actors we have today. And if it was up to me, I would have made them honored for it. Because they made voice acting what it is today. They made everything fun. They made everything enjoyable. Now, if only companies could start treating other voice actors right. And not treating them like tools. And that also goes for other voice actors too. Especially voice actors who are professional and voice actors who are doing indie or projects online. Like, seriously. I don't care what they're doing. If they can do something and have a talent for it, just because they do something on an indie animation or something like that, does not mean they need to be blacklisted. It means they need to be interviewed for that type of job. Because take Team 4 Stars Vegeta, or Team 4 Stars Krillin or Frieza. They could be perfect replacements if the other original voice actors were to retire. But there are voice actors who want them barred because they make something silly online. Like, yeah, it's sometimes a mockery of what you are prideful and what you voice at, but sometimes acknowledging the talent is better than making enemies. As the Mafia used to do. The best way to keep yourself safe is to bring him into the family. The Looney Tunes show was a good send-off for June Foray's Granny. I agree. I heavily agree on that. And it doesn't just stop at voice actors too. It's also animators. Because if I remember correctly, the voice actor for Daphne wanted a certain YouTuber barred from ever working in the industry because he used AI voices at one point, which he now uses. He paid actual voice actors because he couldn't afford actual voice actors at the time for Five Nights at Freddy's and Scooby-Doo crossover animation, which looked like stop motion animation but really was computer animation, which really flowed together as a Scooby-Doo episode, which really fit. But because of the voice actor being as hostile as she was, which I can understand being angry at AI animation, AI voice acting. I can understand it. I don't think she has. I don't know if she has or not. If she has, I haven't seen anything about it. But she wanted the man blacklisted from working in any type of professional company because of the AI voices, and I can get it. But at the time, it's like you have to read the context between some of the stuff. Like, yes, there are people out there who generally just don't care about voice actors and just want to use AI to make a quick buck. This guy wasn't using any money, wasn't making any money off it, made it as a passion project, and couldn't afford to pay actual voice actors. But now he's got no voice actors for it. So it's just like there was no need to have a whole drama about it, because if you did point it out, if she did point it out in a different way, it wouldn't have gotten to this point, and she wouldn't have been seen as in a bad light like this. And honestly, if he is able to make animation but sometimes still require AI voices, it just means that he's passionate about the IP. He wants it to be as faithful as possible, as best as he can, with limited resources. Because, let's be honest, not everyone has like hundreds of millions of dollars at their disposal to pay voice actors or actual animators. Sometimes we only have the bits and pieces. Like, look at me, for example. I use PowerPoint. I use 2010 PowerPoint for my animations. And I do all the voices myself. Not everyone has the best equipment. We work with what we got. And at the time, that's what everyone else started with. Because, let's be fair. If the voice actor for Goku, the voice actor for Daphne, were treated the same way they treated others, they wouldn't want to voice act anymore. We treat others how we want to be treated. That should be the golden rule. Honestly, I'm less mad at Grey Delilah, even though what she did to an animator was wrong. I'm more mad at Terra. Yeah, Terra did mess up big time on that, I will agree. And yes, I use 2010 PowerPoint. I use 2010 PowerPoint for my animations. Technically, it's like a fancy slideshow, but it's my animations how I do it. And it's also how I draw my characters. It's also how I color my characters and all that. I use 2010 PowerPoint. Is it outdated? Is it sometimes glitchy as heck? Yes, but it's how I do it because it's what I have at my disposal at the moment. Do I wish I could have the ability to use a fancy program? No. Because this is the one I'm used to, this is the one I'm good at, and it's the one I'm able to use. Rather efficiently, sometimes I might add. There have been times I've gotten animations out in a day. But I honestly believe that if these longtime voice actors we've come to know treated people, if they were treated the same way they were treating others when they were starting out or wanting to start a career, they wouldn't be in this position. We treat others how we want to be treated. Always have to treat others how we want to be treated. We don't know who's going to be the next big voice actor. It could be me. Heck, Daniel, it could be you. It could be anyone in the world and just needs the right motivation or the right trigger to propel us to work on it. And if anything has to be said from it, we have to read more into context before we go to war. You know? So, it's just like, we treat others how we want to be treated. That's the main rule. Hello, Sinago, welcome back. Luckily, Tom Kenny or Bill Fagerbuckle aren't like this. Yeah, I'm very happy they are not like this. Tom Kenny especially, because, I'll be honest, Tom Kenny has always been seen as like a very wholesome man. If he acted like that, I think he would not be able to work ever again, because I think with his voice acting talent, I think he'd be in trouble, honestly. It's why these type of dramas don't deserve to happen in the first place. We treat others how we want to be treated. Tom Kenny is a gem. Yes, he is. Between him being Spyro and hundreds of other characters throughout the years, he is a gem. He is an absolute legend in the voice acting community. He deserves to be treated as such. In fact, I think if without Tom Kenny, a lot of shows probably would have died off a long time ago. Even if it was like short term. I think Tom Kenny is like a good luck charm for like a lot of shows. If I'm going to be honest. A dragon's gem, I might add. Thank you, Daniel. That was that's a good one. That's clever. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I ended on a good note and a good topic. So, everyone who's watching, I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're gonna be doing Symbiote Sunday tomorrow, and I will be honoring my friend, my friend who I lost tomorrow, since tomorrow will be his birthday. I wish you all a good night. I wish you all a good day if you're watching this in the daytime. Anyone who's watching this on the playback, please, for the love of God, if you feel bad or feel hurtful to yourself, tell someone you care about. Tell them how you feel or why you feel like this. I'm guaranteed to you, taking yourself away from this world will hurt more people than what you expect will be. I wish you all a good night. And stay going, my golden viewers, for tomorrow is another day. Good night.